driving through flashing lights at a railroad crossing, snapping off the crossing arm. But turns out the driver did what he was trained to do. Action News reporter Taronda Thomas live now in Fox Chase to explain why SEPTA says the driver wasn't actually wrong here, Taronda.
Yes, Brian, before I tell you that story, let me just tell you, we saw the craziest thing only a couple of minutes ago. A car going up to that crossing inside the arm, not realizing that a train was coming. Just the same thing we may have seen that bus do. Now, this intersection, it's not really a typical train crossing that you might be used to. That train track doesn't go straight. It goes at an angle. That can make it all the more difficult for a bus to cross. One bus got into a real bind, and a driver caught it all on camera. Petr Nikonov always keeps his dash cam running, never knowing what he may catch.
Sometimes it's good for safety.
And on Saturday, he caught what looked to be some pretty questionable bus driving.
I was shocked a little bit because buses should be safe.
Crossing the SEPTA rail tracks on Oxford Avenue in Fox Chase and snapping off the arm. But SEPTA says this actually is not reckless driving.
The operator's trying to get a good look down the railroad. And so when he made his stop, he was actually directly underneath the crossing arm. And right at the very moment that he stops, the gates start, the whole crossing gets activated.
This 60-footer is a longer bus that's harder to get through awkward crossing.
He got a little too far up because he's trying to get that angle to go down the railroad.
SEPTA bus drivers have to stop at every rail crossing, even if the lights aren't flashing. SEPTA says this driver appeared to stop just before the lights flashed, and when the crossing arm dropped on top of the bus, the driver apparently did what he was supposed to do: keep going.
So at that moment, he has to make a decision. He's got to get moving, because we would advise any motorist in that situation that if you're in the crossing underneath the arm and the gates and flashers are starting, you got to get going. You got to get out.
That doesn't mean SEPTA won't be talking with that driver, though, as this driver keeps his dash cam rolling, hoping it helps make the streets safer.
I think this video should help Philadelphia make a more better place for living, more safer place.
So that crossing arm is back to normal. SEPTA fixed it the same day. The assistant GM of operations says they will continue to stress safety for all of their drivers. But be honest, if you were on that bus, what would you do? Well, SEPTA says they hope that you would give them a call. They actually have a customer service line, a concern line, that you can report any concerns or compliments to. That number is 215-580-7800. Live in Fox Chase, Taronda Thomas, Channel 6 Action News. Shari?
Okay, Taronda, thank you. Philadelphia police have released